Welcome back to today's program about the environmental documentary Climate Chaos in the South, The Victim's Story, a Wereld Mediathek production directed by Belgium director Geert de Belder. With a balance between victims' testimonies and expert insights, this original film delivers a convincing message to viewers.
The message of the film is climate is already changing, that there are many victims already, that there will be more and more and more. It's going to be a disaster that's overshadowing all other kinds of disasters or wars you could imagine.
The documentary is divided into named chapters such as agriculture in decline, fresh water a scarcity, life warms up, and disasters on the up, about how the quality of life, including aspects of health and even survival, are impacted.
So we were in the Zanki. You couldn't more ganta. Heredek bari gazam kansa ilal beri kan go ne so handa ba arwasi ilal beri gon sahan.
There is also a section called Sea Levels Continue to Rise and No Choice But to Flee, which zooms in on the individuals who are on the verge of becoming a climate refugee.
And we know that the coastal areas, about millions of people are living there, maybe 20-30 million people are living there. What will happen to these people?
আমরা আর 20 বছর 30 বছরে এই যে মাটিতে বসা আছে এই মাটিতে আমরা থাকতে পারবো না। এটা লং টাইম যদি হয় 30 বছরে এই জায়গায় আমি বসবাস করব। এরপর নিশ্চিত আমরা থাকতে পারবো না, এটা তো নিশ্চিত। তাহলে এই জায়গায় আমি হতাশা যে আমরা এই দেশে আর থাকবো না। কিন্তু এই কথাটা আপনাদের কাছে যে কথাটা বলছি এই কথাটা আমি সাধারণ মানুষের কাছে কথা বলতে পারি।
I can tell you that I have had emotional difficulties lots of times. In Bangladesh, for instance, people in Bangladesh are so beautiful and beautifully clothed and so sympathetic. When a woman is talking that she lost her kids in a cyclone, which are more and heavier than ever, it's not easy to sit there as a part of the north.
পানি উঠছে, পানিতে কোথায় যাব? আমার দুইটা বাচ্চা ছিল, একটা 10 বছর একটা 5 বছর। এই দুইটা বাচ্চা নিয়ে আমি পরিশুদ্ধ মেলা করছি। সেই সময় এই হিউম্যান পানি সেই অবদা ছোটার পরে এই যে পানির স্রোতে আমরা তিনে মাইক হয়ে এই জায়গায় পড়ে গেছি। পড়ে যাওয়ার পরে আমার ছোট বাচ্চাটাও হাতে করে ছুটে গেছে আর ওই 10 বছরের মেয়েও ছুটে গেছে।
But the film also concludes with hope-giving directions with constructive sections titled Adapting Out of Necessity and Mitigation is Prevention.
I was so happy when the last interview we did on the last journey, that was Bangladesh, it was someone from the United Nations, a climate expert, and he said, yes, it is the fault of the North. They are to blame, but they didn't do it on purpose. I put it in the film also, this fragment, because that's a nuance that's very important, I think. We are not really to blame, but yes, it's up to us to correct this.
In order to correct the far-reaching problem we as humankind have caused, Mr. de Belder urges more and immediate action.
The more adaptation and mitigation, the less suffering. Mitigation is a big effort. We find that's a big effort to take the train instead of the car. I prefer the car. No, you have to do all kinds of things that are not so pleasant as before to save energy. But adaptation, which is the second thing to be done, will ask still much more efforts than mitigation, and it will cost lots more money. And there are many things we can do. On the transport side or energy saving side, that's one thing that has been stressed by governments, etc. But there is one thing still more important, the methane, which is caused by the large-scale livestock breeding worldwide. So it's even more important to stop eating meat or to downsize the meat on your plate. And the more we do now, the cheaper it will cost. The more we wait, the more expensive it will cost to stop the negative impact of climate change.
They must stop the overconsumption. They must be brave enough to come out of their comfort zone.
This isn't a question of giving up paradise. This is a question of giving up a very dangerous, dirty path and going on to a much more attractive one.
Les scientifiques, eux, donnent le diagnostic. Ils savent pourquoi le climat se réchauffe. Ils savent pourquoi les glaciers reculent. Mais ce qu'il faut maintenant, c'est une prise de conscience de la société et des mesures politiques, rapidement, sans attendre.
Too much I see people stuck in dialogues and battles and negotiations forever and ever and ever. We don't have the time. We have between 10 and 15 years within which to address the very serious issues of climate change, of the loss of ecosystems and of the destruction of biodiversity. Without these, there is no life on Earth.
Climate Chaos in the South, The Victim's Story, continues to be shown to audiences in countries around the world. For more details about this documentary and screenings, please visit www.climatechaos.be. We thank director Geert de Belder, the film crew, and all involved in the production of Climate Chaos in the South, The Victim's Story, for a film that touches our hearts and informs our minds, while inspiring us to make the more than worthwhile lifestyle changes that will save lives. May all of us world citizens awaken now to adopt the simplest and most effective change of all, a meat-free lifestyle, and thus preserve our planet and all precious co-inhabitants. Thank you for your presence on today's enlightening entertainment. Please now join us for Words of Wisdom up next after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May our world be blessed with grace and protection.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/EE